The soft-spoken Murang'a County Senator Irungu Kang'ata clinched the majority chief whip amid divisions and controversies in the ruling party Jubilee. Pacific Waves Television went out to delve deep on the road to success for Irungu Kang'ata and filed the following report.
There is one institution that has failed Rubia. Allow me to say it, the judiciary of the Republic of Kenya.
The story of the newly crowned Senate Majority Whip Irungu Kang'ata, the Murang'a County Senator, is that of grass to riches, with his prodigious academic record and political activism being the difference. However, the Murang'a Senator rise to high politics did not come easy. The soft-spoken 39-years-old city lawyer has had a fair share of tiffs with life, and what he has achieved can only be credited to stubbornness. He says he was born a leader with the nickname Nyoto, slang for a bright student who does odd jobs. He made history in 2002 when he was elected vice chairman of the University of Nairobi Students' Organization SONU during his first year. He was 19 years old, and since then, no first-year student has held that post up to date. But if you thought this was only height he climbed in students' politics, you are wrong. Within the first month at the university, Mr. Kang'ata had already been elected the vice chairperson of the Kenya Law Students Society. Mr. Kang'ata, who served Kiharu as an MP between 2013 and 2017, credits this election to his rise to the SONU leadership at a young age.
Our political culture is still geared to that politician must give some direct support to the people. He must be seen doing something to the people. We are yet to reach a stage where we view a politician in terms of legislation. And therefore, the idea that the work of a member of parliament is purely to legislate is foreign to Kenyans.
Hon.Irungu Kang'ata, a staunch Catholic and a law lecturer at the Catholic University of Eastern Africa, says that at the university he was politically active. However, as fate would have it, Mr. Kang'ata would only serve in the SONU leadership for 6 months because he was suspended even before completing his first year after students went on the rampage. The university management expelled him and the SONU leadership, accusing them of being behind the strike. Former Law Society of Kenya LSK President Eric Mutua and the current Ruaraka MP Tom Kajwang represented him and the suspended students for free. But the case dragged for so long, forcing him to head to his parents' home in Grogan Estate, Murang'a. Having nothing to do with his life, Mr. Kang'ata, who had scored grade A- in his KCSE exams at Thika High School in 1997, turned to washing cars for a living. It is the car wash business that drove him to the world of real politics. His return to college was not coming to reality because even though the High Court had quashed the University of Nairobi Disciplinary Committee's findings, the same court referred them back to the university for another disciplinary hearing. They appealed, but before a determination could be made, he contested in the 2002 elections and was elected Murang'a Town Ward Councillor. Retired President Mwai Kibaki came to power and directed that all the expelled students to go back to the institutions of learning. In 2005, Mr. Kang'ata graduated from the University of Nairobi, having completed his undergraduate degree in law. In 2007, he was admitted to the bar and later went into private practice. One case that brought him to the public limelight was when he represented Rebecca Kerubo, a guard at a chemist in Gigiri, in the case against the Deputy Chief Justice, Nancy Baraza. For now, the task ahead of him is to ensure government business before the House is speeded up.
Kenya being a multi-party democracy, it means we must ensure parties are strong. And party position can only be strong if you can be able to whip members to follow party position. That position Professor Kindiki was given. It is a position that was given by a party. No reasons were given when that position was being given to him. In the same manner, that party was entitled to withdraw support
This man, Murang'a County Senator, now the Chief Whip in the Senate, Hon.Irungu Kang'ata, is not the kind of a man you would say that he was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. But by God's grace, consistency, diligence, loyalty to the president, and what he terms as playing mature politics is what has made him who he is today. Reporting for Pacific Waves International Television, USA, Seattle, Washington, all the way from Nairobi, Kenya, I'm Kongowea Mswahili.